Hi friends, welcome back to Carrie's Culinary Crafts, and if you're new, welcome. I hope you'll stick around and hit that subscribe button down below, and if you like what you see, remember to give me a thumbs up. And for those of you that are new, I'm Carrie, and I have two sons. One is in college, one is a senior, getting ready to go into college, and my husband and I, we both work from home. Today's video is, I've got a big grocery haul. Now that is much different than what I have been doing the past several months. I have been doing very small $50 or less hauls because I'm in the middle of this freezer pantry challenge, trying to use up a whole bunch of stuff that I already have, and I've really been focusing on the freezers. The freezers are looking great, but with this grocery haul, I got a lot of produce, a lot of fresh produce. I've been using tons of my home canned veggies and a bunch of freezer vegetables. But when I ordered this time, I wanted to get some fresh options, also because right now it is Thursday and I have a long extended weekend with a full house. My son is home from college. It's a holiday on Monday, so he is coming home today, so he'll be home Thursday through Monday. And then my son that is a senior in high school, his last day is today, and he has off Monday. So I need a lot of food, and because both of them are going to be home, that means their girlfriends are going to be here, so I need to stock up on a lot of things because I'm going to have company. Plus, I'm going to have my granddaughter as well. So this is a much bigger haul, but it still kind of sticks with the freezer pantry challenge because I am getting the normal fresh produce and dairy that I normally get right now, and like the fresh fruits and stuff like that. But I do have several stock up items because I ran out. I used everything that I had in the freezer, like my tortillas. I keep at least a dozen in the freezer, and I brought the last of them up. So I have none down there in the freezer, so I needed to replace those. I also found both my husband and I are eating low carb, low sugar, so I found some really good no sugar, no carb treats for us, and some pita breads. I kind of put my sourdough into hibernation over the summertime, so now I'm bringing it back out because sourdough bread is a good bread to eat if you were looking for a lower carb, lower sugar. It is a better bread to eat than your white bread or your wheat bread and so forth. So I'm bringing that back out. So hopefully I can start making my own pitas and sourdough bowls and so forth. But I did get some substitutes here, some low carb breads and stuff like that. So I'm going to go ahead and get you turned around, and we will show you my grocery haul. And I'm not sure if that's going to be all that's on this video or if I'm going to tag along some of the meals that I made. I might do that. It depends on whether I can pick up the camera at all this weekend. Usually with a full house it's a little bit difficult, but perhaps I can get some at least some snapshots or something of dinners that I made. So okay, let's get you flipped around. Oh, and this was a big, doesn't really look like a big haul, but $311.52. That's not counting tip. That is just the price for the groceries, and I get free delivery, so I don't even have to pay that. So, okay, let's get you turned around and see what I got. Okay, start off with the non-food items. I got two of these flappy things for the toilet. When I placed this order, I didn't know which size I needed. So these are both universal, but one is a 2-inch, one is a 3-inch. I didn't know which one I needed, so I grabbed both of them. They're not that expensive. They're only like, you know, $4 or something like that. Okay, so how fun is that? It's toilet flappers. Okay, 2 things that I got from my granddaughter. Big carton of the goldfish and a variety pack of juicy juice. Now here I ordered 6, but they only had 5. I ordered chickpeas because I found out I went into my pantry back here, which has all of my loose beans right here, has all my loose beans in it, because it's time for me to start canning up some beans. Like down here I have black beans, and then I have great northern beans, and I have some lentils and stuff down there, but I did not have any chickpeas. And when I went downstairs to look for them, the only chickpeas I had were ones that are in long-term storage that are sealed up in Mylar bags with oxygen absorbers. So I didn't want to break into those. I just went ahead and ordered 5 bags. So I will be canning up some chickpeas pretty soon because I'm totally out. I just used the last jar to make up some hummus. So, and we like to have chickpeas on salads. I like to put chickpeas in things. They are a good protein source for you. And they are, you know, okay to have if you're on the lower carb, low sugar diet. They are okay to have in moderation. So these are the 2 things that I ran out of. So I got 12 of each, so I have 24 here. These are the regular ones. These are the tomato basil. They were out of the spinach wraps, or I would have got those as well. But these are the no carb, no sugar, keto certified. We're not doing keto, but because we're doing lower sugar and lower carbs, a lot of our stuff that we eat is keto approved. But yeah, so I got 12 more that I can go ahead and put down in the freezer. And then I got a few of these 0 carb street tacos. These are just the regular, and I got a couple of these. These were new at my Walmart, at least. Anyway, these are Sriracha Ranch. And these are, what are these? Sun-dried tomato basil. So yeah, so those were new. So grab those. These will also go in the freezer because we just pulled our last 2 from the freezer. Here are a couple snacks that are no sugar, no carbs. I just thought that I'd like to try because I like gummies, and gummies are just pure sugar. So I've got a couple of these lilies to try. These are sour gummy worms, and these are gummy bears. So I got a couple of those to try, and I got some of these chocolate mint cups. After dinner, I always like to have something sweet, and I think this will do because I like those Andes candies, but those are pure sugar. And these are, you know, these are like keto approved, and there's, let's take a look here. Yeah, see, the carbs is low, 7 grams, and the sugar is 0. So if I have one of those, that'll be fine for my sweet tooth after dinner. And because it's mint, I won't want anything more than that. Like if they were like the peanut butter cups, I would eat them just because they're good. But these are like mint, so one will be fine for me. And the next thing I got was dark chocolate covered almonds. Almonds are a good source of protein and a good snack. I have tons of raw almonds in my pantry. So I went ahead and got some of these dark chocolate ones. If we wanted a little bit of a treat, we could have those. Okay, then the next thing I got, until my sourdough, comes back to life, I did get some of the Dave's Killer bread, the good seed bread. This is like organic and it's lower in carbs and high in fiber, that type of thing. So we got some of that to tie me over. I'll leave one in the fridge and put one in the freezer. And this was something new that I found. These are lower carb pita breads. They're made of flax, oat, and whole wheat. Can't talk. So we're going to go ahead and give those a try until, use those until I can start making some pitas from my sourdough. All right, so getting into all the fresh produce and dairy. Here I've got a lot of stuff. I got this coleslaw mix. I like to use this when we're doing like a quick fish taco or something like that. And I got some shredded lettuce. My son is making dinner tonight and he wants to make steak tacos with the walking taco with wraps. So I went ahead and just got some shredded lettuce that we can put on that, as well as, our salsa and cheese and whatever. Just makes this a little easier, and I don't have to cut it up because I can't. I got some sugar snap peas. These are just really to snack on. I'm going to make a veggie tray. Just like I usually do in the summertime, I'll make a veggie tray and a fruit tray and set it out and people can just like snack on it all the time. So I'm going to kind of do that this weekend. So I got some sugar snap peas. These are for cooking. Brussels sprouts, broccoli. Those are for both eating raw on the veggie tray and cooking. And I got a bunch of berries. I've got some raspberries. I've got some strawberries. And I've got a big thing of blueberries. I love berries and my granddaughter loves berries. And so these will be gone in no time at all, especially the raspberries. And I got some red onions because I just used my last red onion. And I got 2 more bags of the sweet onions. I'm going to have my son slice these up. He did 2 of them in dice for me. And I like to also have a bunch of onions sliced into like half moons because I'll use those on fajitas and things like that. So I'm going to have him slice these up for me so I can get them in the freezer. I did get some fresh avocados because now that we're starting to get into cooler weather, I am going to start having hot breakfast. So I'll have some avocado toast with egg and things like that. So I got some fresh avocados. I got some mushrooms here. And over here in dairy, I got 3 coffee creamers. And then I got 1 Organic Valley milk. This is for my yogurt, to make my yogurt. So I can have yogurt and berries. And then I got a gallon of almond milk. This is unsweetened vanilla. I used to actually make my own almond milk. I don't And it's super easy to make. I don't know if I'll get back into it or not. But yeah, I got some almond milk for me so I didn't have to, so I don't drink my son's milk because of the fact that it does have carbs and sugar in it. And this does not. Okay, and I got mushrooms, which I told you. I got yellow squash. I thought I got a zucchini too, but apparently I did not. I did get some asparagus, and I got some shredded carrots, and I got a big 2-pound bag of baby carrots. These I'm just going to put out on the veggie tray and sit out. I got these because I just used the last of what I had. Ginger and garlic. I like to keep these on hand for emergency. Like if I don't have any minced garlic and nobody is here to chop some for me, I have this that I could use. And then I got some spinach, and apparently, I don't know, I have to look to see if I did that or if it was a mistake, but there are 2 spring mixes here. I only wanted 1, but I got 2. And I did order this. This is the baby arugula and spinach. So I do like this, the salads in a bag. And I'm going to continue to get them. The only problem with them is their dressings have a lot of sugar in them. So I am going to just make my own salads with my own dressings because I don't put sugar in my dressing. So that is something that I don't want to put. Oh, sorry, kitty. I didn't mean to kick you. That's something I don't want to put in my body. There's a whole bunch of sugar in there, and it's just not worth it when we like vinaigrettes and stuff like that that have no sugar. Or I can use my 0-calorie, 0-carb honey that I now purchase off of Amazon. So, okay, so that is my haul. And as I said, it was $311.52. So it was, quite a hefty one. But I did get, stayed true to my freezer challenge here. I just got my fresh stuff and dairy and stuff that I totally ran out of and had to stock up on. So, and we'll get doing those peas sometime in the next week. Okay, so that was my grocery haul, and yeah, it was a pretty big one compared to what I have been doing lately. So I'm not sure if there's going to be more on this video or not. If there is, then you'll see it here, and if there isn't, then you'll see my ending screen. So remember, hit that subscribe button down below if you are not subscribed, and hit that like button.